I'm Dr. John Hull, and I'm the course developer for Strategic Leadership and Change Management. I thought it'd be good for you to get some idea of what I was thinking when I was putting this course together, because I wanted to make sure that we could combine your real-life experiences with academic best practices as well as practical practices that are happening in the nonprofit sector every single day, going all the way back to the time when the ministry you're involved in now, or the organization you're involved in now, when it was founded. These are some books that I've selected and I think will be helpful. One will be very, very clearly evangelical and biblically based. The other two are crossover books that are in the secular marketplace as to how to lead organizations. But the two secular books, I'll show you how they have biblical echoes, and I think it'll be very, very helpful to you. This one is by Robert Marshak. It's called Covert Processes at Work. Anywhere that you are in the nonprofit world, if you're trying to lead forward, you're going to have things happening above the table and below the table. You're going to have people who will be supportive, and you're going to have people who will try to sabotage. You're going to have people who will be passive-aggressive, especially as you try to change manage. So this book is very, very helpful in understanding what are the dynamics going on behind the scenes, the conversations that are taking place, and how do you proactively lead to bring people who might be opposed to your change ideas into your camp. Then this has become a classic over the last decade. You probably know him well, Andy Stanley, the leader of North Point Ministries, North Point Church. Visioneering has been a tremendous help, literally now, to, I would say, hundreds of thousands of leaders all over the world. This book will be a navigational instrument for us as we look at what he experienced in putting together North Point, one of the most influential evangelical ministries in the world today, and some things he's learned along the way, and maybe some insights and things that he would do differently. Then this crossover book is called The Fifth Discipline. It's the Art and Practice of the Learning Organization by Peter Senge. Here's the big picture here. The best leaders are always learning. And if you want to create not just a change atmosphere in your organization, if you just want to create an atmosphere of change for the long term, you've got to create a learning organization. And you've got to have people around you, and you have to be the leader in this, set the tone, where you're constantly learning, that you're not flatlining, that you're not putting a lid on your organization. Because you see, a leader's capacity to lead an organization is dependent on their ability to grow. If the leader grows, the organization then will grow. Peter Senge talks about that learning organization. The real passion in my heart in putting this course together was to make sure that these academic principles are in place in your heart and in your mind for practice, but that your real life experiences can be put into the arena. In other words, can we make application as to where you are every single day? So whenever this course is taught, it will be presented as highly interactive. It will give you an opportunity to push back, provide your experiences from last Friday or last Sunday, wherever you may be, the latest board meeting that you had or the next board meeting you face. You're going to be able to have the freedom to discuss that not only with your instructor, but with your fellow students. The collegiality of this will be very, very powerful. So I hope that you will enjoy this course, because it really is our desire, through discussion forums and some reflective papers, and as well as hearing from the heart of the instructor, who is an experienced leader, that you'll be able to have an advantage as you go into the nonprofit arena to lead well, to lead with excellence. I hope you enjoy the course.